Poll prediction and the numbers show that Congress and National Conference combined could do very well in these assembly elections which are being held after 10 years. The BJP equally could be projected somewhere between 27 to 30, and the main seat share could be possibly from the Jammu region, while the PDP's seat share will go down and they will be positioned somewhere between 6 to 8 in number. Now, independents could also emerge victorious on some seats. Now, this election is being held after 10 years, but the National Conference says that they are confident that combined with the Congress, they'll be able to form the government. National Conference and Congress combined decided to form a pre-poll alliance. So, if these numbers hold on the result day, which is on the 8th of October, that means that the Lieutenant Governor will have to invite them to show their numbers. While on the other hand, you have the BJP, which feels confident that they will be in a position to form government, and the numbers on the 8th of October will be pretty different. Now, in these elections, we have seen the participation of Jamaat-e-Islami, Awami Ittihad party led by the engineer Rashid, who upset Umar Abdullah on the Baramulla parliament seat and was able to win, that he won't have much of an impact on these polls. He was voted in thousands in certain assembly constituencies, but now these constituencies can swing in favor of the National Conference. Now, these polls are important because they have been fought on the promise of bringing back 370, statehood, development and whatnot. And now it will be interesting to see, what happens on the election, result day. But for now, it seems like the National Conference and Congress combined could have the, largest number, but they won't be touching the magic number, which is the 45 at the moment. But how will this game change? Will these numbers hold? That will be key to these polls. And because of the fact that the National Conference is fighting these polls and Umar Abdullah will be also fighting from the 2 seats. So he will have to leave 1 seat if he wins from both the seats. So yes, it will be an interesting and tight contest where multiple political parties are trying and attempting to show their presence on the ground and to prove that they are still they have still confidence among the voters and the population in Kashmir Valley. The PDP, which was able to form government in 2014 and was able to win considerable number of seats and then went into an alliance with the BJP, has been on a decline, and the decline according to these numbers is visible in the prediction as well. You also have to understand that this time around there are a lot of independent candidates, and the BJP believes that the independent candidates will hold a key in these polls, while National Conference has been claiming that all the other parties which have been newly floated and the independents are backed by the BJP and are the BHC teams of them, but they have outrightly denied being part of the BJP. Now it will be very interesting on the poll day that will this be an hung assembly, that will any party be able to prove its numbers and prove the majority and be able to form the government. Now, there's also a provision that the Lieutenant Governor will actually nominate 5 members and will they have a voting right? That will be very key. And will that voting right, or will these nominations happen before the formation of any government? And if that happens, that will take the number of seats under the mark to 48, and it's a legal thing and something which is debatable, but whether or not that happens, that will be interesting to see. But all the results will be seen on the 8th of October. But for now, it's clear edge for the National Conference and Congress combined, while the BJP says that they will surprise with their numbers and the result. PDP has done exceedingly well in the previous polls, but this time around it's showing that they are on a decline. How does it turn out for the PDP? One has to see, because there are star candidates like Iltija Mufti, daughter of Mehbooba Mufti, who's also fighting on Bijbehara constituency. You have the Umar Abdullah fighting from Badgam, and as well as the Ganerbal constituency, which are the bastions of the National Conference. Other candidates are also trying their luck, and there were certain seats were reserved after the delimitation took place, and the reorganization bill ensured that there are certain seats reserved for the scheduled caste and scheduled tribe. But the result day will be interesting, and whether these numbers of the posters will hold on, that will be interesting to see. But for now, it's a clear edge for the National Conference and Congress combined.